Is this thing on? Hey guys, it's Rebecca. Sorry for the spooky look, but I just finished filming my last 2 Halloween videos. One of them is a collab, and I actually talk religion with you guys. This is a live stream for an unbagging. I got a text last week telling me I would be getting first of all, she wanted my address, which I've already sent her stuff, so she should have already had my address. I guess she didn't either read the invoice that I put in her package or look at the envelope, or I don't know. Maybe she's having a brunette moment. But she asked me for my address. I'm like, sure. Why? So she was sending me some goodies. This is my friend Michelle. She also goes by Mish. She has her own Etsy shop, and she makes some really cute things. I've looked at her shop before, but I totally forgot what she had. But she posted these like really adorable things on, I think it was Twitter, Instagram, maybe it was Twitter, the other day. And I was like, oh, those are so cute. And she's like, oh yeah, there's something new that I've got coming. And she's like, oh, wait. She sent me a message last night. She's like, have you gotten your package yet? I'm like, oh yeah, you did mail that, didn't you? I was like, no. So I looked it up, and it said something about it was arriving late. She's surprised that it took so long. But then again, this small package right here cost her almost $4. Look at that. $3.95 for this little package. And I don't care if you have my address. I mean, you guys can send me stuff. Just don't be creeps and post it around on the internet. Because I will use the 22 by the front door to protect my property. Michelle, I won't come out. Ew, it left booger looking things on my finger. Okay, so I told her I would do a live unbagging, unboxing. I just finally got the thing open. Put the scissors over there so I don't hurt myself. I'm surprised nobody's here. I even told her I was going live. All right, she's fired. She's like, let me know when you go live. So I had a really exciting email. Actually, I tried using a website yesterday. I'm just going to yammer for a minute. Hopefully she comes in here, because I know she doesn't have class yet. So I went to log into a website that I've used for years, and I went to log in. It asked me for payment stuff. I'm like, this has always been a free site. What the hell? And I knew that they had made some changes, and I knew, oh, you're finally here, girl. Okay, well, I'm gonna finish my story, and then we'll get into the. I finally got the boogers off my finger. Okay. All right. Well, you're excused. So I lost an earring. Get back here. The copper wire broke off of it. It's okay. I'll remake it. I need to restring it. Oh no, you just came off your. I don't have any jewelry pliers in here. So we're gonna jimmy rig this bad boy. Ah, heck's on the go, man. Can't be walking around with one earring. I don't look weird. And the loop did break at the top of the earring, but I mean, they're made out of copper wire, so. All right, sorry. My earring distracted me. There we go. Half-assed put back together so I can take it out there and properly fix it. So I tried logging in, and I know recently it asked me for if I wanted to try like a 14-day trial. I usually walk around with 2 different earrings on, but at least I have 2 on, not 1. So anyways, I went to log into the website, and I knew my 14-day trial had ended. It was ending on like the 27th or 28th, and I had made sure to cancel it because I couldn't afford to upgrade it. So I just thought that it was for some of the new things that they've added to the website, not knowing that they've changed things on the website. I must have missed that email. I usually read all their emails. So anyways, I sent an email through support and was like, every time I try and log in, it gives me this screen. And if I hit cancel, it kicks me back out. I'm like, help. I was like, I really love the service. I've used you guys for years, but I can't afford to upgrade for this amount of money a month or this amount of money for a year. I said, do you not offer services anymore? And I got an email back, and they apologized for not offering the free services anymore, that they have moved to a paid type platform. And I figured I'd go back and look at my emails. And the person who responded was like, yeah, sorry about that, but how would you like it if we did this so that you could still use the services? I was like, what? So I'm going to be doing an entire video on what happened, what's going on. I'm very excited. Lots of good stuff happening. This is the end of the year for me. This is my New Year's, like, coming up. This holiday means so much to me. It's not even funny. People think it's just about dressing up and the makeup and the candy and the fuck y'all. Okay. I'm pagan. This is my holiday. Let me have it. Keep your little Christian grubby fingers off of it. So what are you doing to my foot? Why are you sniffing my toe? My dad's cat is dying, and he's under my desk, and he's been stuck up my ass for like 2 weeks now because I know he's dying. And he's down here. Hi, BB. Hi. You're a good boy. He's down here sniffing my toes. All right, I'm going to show you guys him, and then I'll get back to what I was doing. So anyways, expect a video coming with lots of, like, excited to see the kitty. This is Ryan. I'm kidding with my foot. There we go. Camera. Hi, baby. You gonna talk to me? You're such a sweet boy. Always a sweet boy. Well, my thing just finished converting photos. Anyways, this is Ryan. This is my dad's boy. He's dying like Connor did. And he won't leave my side. He keeps muting my speaker system. So I'll go to do something, and I was like, why is there no sound? And then I realized he's muted the speaker system again. So lots of stuff going on. He's so freaking soft. He's like the softest cat that we have in the house. My dad's like, yeah, just my good old yeller cat. My good old yeller cat. Oh, such a sweet babies. I'm petting with my foot. Hi. Yeah, I see you. You're adorable. I wish you weren't dying. He's having problems breathing and has for the past couple of days. He was trying to lay in my dad's chair the other day. He had got up off the floor and got in my dad's chair, and he's just laying there going, I'm like, oh God, cat, I cannot do this again. I can't. I can't. So I went over to make sure he, see if there's anything I could do. I've done some energy work on him, but I'm going to end up making myself sick if I try and heal what's wrong with him. So, but yes, it was horrifically terrifying. I was sitting here, and all of a sudden I heard gasping and gurgling noises, and I'm like freaked the fuck out. And I'm like looking around trying to figure out where it's coming from. And sure enough, it was him sitting in my dad's chair, just trying to get a breath. I was just got makeup on. I got black on everywhere. Black oh Lord, I'm going to be a mess if I continue to cry. So anyways, he's been stuck up my ass for 2 weeks. Slowly, he's dying. I've already called the vet to find out what euthanasia costs because I honestly can't. When he gets to the point where he can't breathe anymore and he's not moving, I will take him to the vet and have him put down because I just can't. The way Connor died at the end, where he was very violent and striking out at everything, and you figure he had hardly eaten, so how he had the strength to do that, I don't know. And then the massive seizure that he had at the end, and the heart attack, and the other seizure that he had right after it, I can't do it again this year. I just can't. So, okay, I need to. Who's all right, so package. So I have an exciting video to come. Like I said, I just finished filming the last 2 Halloween videos today. Well, I filmed several videos. My bra strap is like all the way down my damn arm. Fucking hate bras. I don't usually wear one anyways. So I filmed the last 2 looks for the Orient Express this morning. And I know you're here for the unbagging. I'm going to yammer on for another minute because I saw we had 4 people in here and then somebody left and then I'm hoping they'll come back. So now it's all twisted. How in the hell? Fuck it. I'll take it off after this anyways. So I filmed that this morning and then about noon I started the jewelry, outfit, and makeup for what I would normally wear for Halloween or Samhain or the ritual, the event, that kind of thing. And then the other video, which is a collab video with my friend Amanda, is about the actual holiday itself and some details about that and certain things about the holiday that are specific. So, and if I look darker, it is because I was outside for about 3 hours yesterday helping the neighbor in the field across from our house move rolls of hay. So I did get a little bit of sun exposure from the truck and the tractor and that kind of stuff. So if you look, my neck is still white and my forehead is tan. So I don't have any foundation on, no concealer on, just blush, highlight, and eye makeup. Oh, we have 5 people here. Hello. All right. So bag. Oh, there's a little box at the end. Okay, so I'm going to take this out first. It's so cute. I like little things like this little box. I will so keep this and probably reuse it for something else. I'm glad it didn't go flying across the room. Oh, it is so cute. I have to know, how do you make these? Is this like real food or is it like polymer clay or something? Or is it like something edible that you make inedible? It's like squishy on it. It's squishy. Okay, it don't smell good. And then what are the little pink shavings on it that look like sprinkles or something? This is so cute. It's a little dollop of whipped cream. What it looks like. And then she made it into a keychain. That is so freaking cute. No, my dumbass, if I leave this sitting on the desk at 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm half-assed asleep, I'm going to reach over and... And that would be awesome if you could put like a strawberry scent on these. I'm guessing it's some sort of clay or something. But it's like, oh, hey, Michael. It's tomorrow's video, so it's makeup I would wear for a ritual. But it's like it's swishy. Is it supposed to be swishy? Did the heat in the mail do something to it, or is it meant to be that way? This is super cute though. Try it. Here, let me. Oh, well, if it's latex, then I probably should keep it away from my face then. And go wash my hands. Latex-based silicone. Ew. Let me go wash my hands really quick. Well, I'm allergic to latex, so I'm not taking any chances. And my eye's been watering, and I don't want to mistakenly like reach up and touch it with any form of potential latex on my hand, because that's all I need is my eye glued shut again. Been there, done that, not doing it again. And I am wearing, it's like a long dress, but I have it rolled up because it's fucking hot in Florida. It's like 98 degrees today or some shit like that. Welcome to fall in Florida. I'm fucking hot. And yes, I know I've got a rip on my elbow and one in here. I mean, this dress is older than I am, so I need to get it fixed, but I hate the sleeves on this thing, but I think it would be even hotter if the sleeves were solid, so I probably just need to sew this back on. And I got rips in other places, too. Well, either way, it's cute. And it's going to be on a keychain. It's not going to be like on my face or something. So, again, my latex allergy should be okay. I don't have any like strawberry. I know I have lavender fragrance that I could send you, but I don't have. All right. I tipped the bag up to see what fell out first. Okay. What are these? So they're like little cards for her Etsy shop, which is already linked in the description box. I wrote the description box out before I went live because I'm on my computer. Focus. Yo, focus. There you go. Drop the bag. All right. Whatever slid into my hand is what I'm going to open next. Gosh damn it. It's fucking hot. Oh, I moved. My fan ran off. The stress is hot anyways. And watch, Halloween, it'll rain probably tomorrow, and then Halloween it'll be like 68, which is usually how it is here in Florida. Halloween is usually very cold. And you wrap stuff like I do. Kind of. I don't feel any bubble wrap. I won't hold that against you though. Let me have it. Gimme. Maya, thank you. Yes, I'm weird about stuff. Okay, so the wax seals. I saw you post about these wax seals. Hey, my shit ain't breaking. What you talk about? So I don't know what to do with these. They've got magnetic backs on the back. That's it. Just drop them in my skirt. Good thing I'm wearing a dress or they'd be on the floor. Okay, so there's a little 3M thing here, which I guess they're not magnetic. They're just sticky. Again, good thing I have a skirt. This one's a pineapple. This one says open May. And this one says with love. I figured if I put it in front of my face, it would focus on the thing. there's the pineapple. Help if I had it the right direction. Yay, focus. Good job, camera. Jesus Christ. All right. So those are cute. I don't know what I'm supposed to use them for, though. I don't scrapbook, ever. I don't understand the purpose of ruining a perfectly good picture and sticking it in a book and writing shit all over it. The ceiling cards I might do. Might just stick it on the damn wall. Ooh, shiny. This says, you the best. Hey, you have those pens like I do. Where the hell are... I'm hit the microphone. Do you have pens like these? Because that's what that ink looks like. I have the metallic ones. I've got pastels. I've got brights. These are the Pilot G2 0.7 millimeter. They're gel pens. But like the pink one's metallic. The blue one here is metallic. And then I've got the green metallic. So I like my gel pens. I don't like it when I'm writing with them and I end up with ink all stuck on the side of my hand because of the way I write. But so what happens when you have a left-hander that breaks their left arm and has to learn how to write with the right hand. Okay, it says, thank you for letting me send you these things for review. Oh, I'm like, worm. You're starting a worm? So that's cute. Thank you, thank you. Do you know out of everybody I sent my PR stuff to, you're the only one that's done swatches for them? You're the only one that's done anything for them, really. No, wait, you bought some of that stuff. Yeah. Everybody else that I sent product to for swatches like months ago, not a one of them has posted anything about them on social media. And the darker skin girls that said something about, would you like us to do swatches? I said, yes, please. Dark skin swatches would be amazing. I said that anything looks better than a pasty white girl. The one girl was like, oh, yeah. I'll film it this week and I'll get on it. And the other one is an owner of another cosmetics company. And she said that she would film it too. And she hasn't yet. I know people get busy, and one of them is doing distance learning with her kids. So I know that's hard. But yeah, not even one of the influencers who I followed for a while reached out to me on my business Instagram and begged me for PR, and I sent him PR. Haven't heard a thing from him since. I can post the link to my website. It's actually in the description box. You should be able to post links in my chat, Mish. But yeah, that's my website. I do handmade jewelry and shtick. All right, so, oh my goodness, you sent me poo. I love it when people mail me poo. You know what? That doesn't sound right, did it? My Twitter link shouldn't have a 404 on it. No, I need to check Twitter. Oh, Mish, in that email response that I got from this morning's communication, they agreed to everything I stated, and they just, asked to let them know when I post things so that they can brag about it on socials. They didn't want to approve anything. So, yeah. Figured I'd let you know on that. Twitter. Oh, there you are. I was like, where's my Twitter thing? It didn't load. There's a W missing. That's why it says www dot. Oh, Jesus. How long has that been like that? Let me add its W back in. Thank you for figuring that out. Like, I don't know why it shouldn't give you a 404 error. Nothing wrong with my website. I know that domain's paid for at least 2 years. Okay, it loaded, and your arm's the first thing I see. Okay, so we're good. Callie, what you doing? I didn't realize you could see the microphone in the... Mamas! Hi, pretty girl. What you doing? Taking a bath? Why are you glaring at me? I do. For October, and it ends on the 31st because it is breast cancer awareness, and as a cancer survivor, I want to make sure that people are still aware that that's what this month is. It's not don't vote for Trump month. Make sure you vote. Yeah, I only saw it because I'm on my computer. What do you mean there's a pocket? Ain't no pocket. Am I blind? Do I need to put my glasses on? I did open the folds. Oh. I probably need to put my glasses on. So there's a hole in here that my dumbass couldn't see. What are you sticking there? A coffee filter? Oh, Jesus. It's a Winnie the Pooh mask. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Oh, I better stop singing that or I'm going to get demonetized for copyright. I like Piglet. Him and Eeyore is my favorite. And you got Eeyore on the front with Tigger and Pooh. Cut Tigger's head. Oh no, that's Eeyore's butt. It's a sleepy Eeyore. If you guys have ever seen any of the night shirts that I run around in and film in, I have actually I just put it away. It's a light green and it has Eeyore on the front. The mask that I use is for motorcycle riders, and it has a metal plate here because I have one of these. Most people don't have one. And it has liners that I have extra liners still. But this is a carbon filter liner. And then I have things that I've cut and modified and stuck in here so that I'm not breathing in air directly unfiltered, because why there's a hole here without any type of filtration system in the center. They do a little plastic, it's weird. It's a little piece of silicone that they stick in there, and you can close the vent off. Why you would want to do that, I don't know. And I put it in backwards, didn't I? Yep. So this is what I use, and it's a behind the neck thing. But when you're riding a motorcycle, it really don't matter. And it covers the majority of my face. So, all right. So the mask, I've got lip gloss on and lots of highlighter. You should be able to see that highlight. It smells interesting. It's almost like I can smell a hint of your perfume on it. Or some sort of like lotion, or it's like floral with a hint of fruit. Yeah, it's, oh, mine, yeah. That sucker's been in and out of the washing machine more times than my brother has. Taking a shower this month. All right, we got something else in here too. Is that it? All right, that's it. Close the sticky thing back down so I don't get little snot balls on myself. I'm smelling what is the fragrance of your house. That's what I'm smelling. Remember, I have one of these. Most people don't have them. It works profusely good. To my detriment, it works very, very good. I ripped it. And yes, I was like this as a child opening Christmas gifts, okay? Uh-oh. You sent me my 80s wet dream. She sent me a scrunchie, and it's fuzzy. I like fuzzy things. These damn cellophane bags, man, I have a hard time with them. For my hair, I need double the tensile strength, Mish. See, that's the thing. When I make my own hair scrunchies and stuff, I either make the elastic on it too lax or too tight, and then I only can pull my hair through twice instead of 3 times. Remember, I got lots of hair. Lots of hair. I got more hair than 2 people combined. All right, let's... Oh. All right, I'm going to do a standard pony as a test run, and we'll see how long it holds my hair up. I put my hair in a bun for most of last night, so there's 2. There's 3. Oh, it's not very tight. If I shake my head at all, that sucker's coming down. You want me to shake my head and lose it? It's going to have cat hair on it then. As soon as it hits the floor. Well, it'll probably collect cat hair in the air before it hits the floor. At least in this house. I could vacuum right now, and there's still cat hair on everything. At least now you can see the makeup a little better. Now my hair's away from my face. My hair also makes my face look darker, which is weird. Hey, I have tried vacuuming the cats. You want to hear some funny noises come out of a cat? Stick the little fuzzy attachment onto your vacuum hose and try and vacuum a cat, some of them get really ugly, some get hissy, some piss on the floor. I've had one leave a turd before. Vacuuming the cats is not always an option. So, yeah, I actually scared the Siamese so bad once. I was vacuuming like the cracks and stuff in the hallway, and he was laying in front of my bathroom door. So I just kind of nonchalantly, vacuum sucked along the crack of that wall, and then picked it up and moved it and swiped down his back, and he literally left a turd on the floor as he was running off. I'm like, Jack, I'm trying to clean. I'm trying to clean. Don't shit on my floor. Sorry, that was a very bad example, but it's a very accurate example. The other day, my dad let the dog out before he left for work. I get up about 30 minutes after he leaves. So about 6:30 in the morning, I'm up. I go out to make coffee, and I'm standing in the kitchen, and I noticed there was something dark on the couch next to the dog. I go flip on a light out in that room, and I'm looking, and sure enough, if the dog didn't take a damn shit on the couch, I'm like, really? What happened to animals that don't crap where they lay? So my dad's dog is on my shit list right now for shitting on a couch. And it was still squishy. I'm just glad it wasn't warm when I picked it up with the paper towel. I was like, how nasty are you, dog? And she'd just come back in. Dad said she was outside until right at 6 when he brought her in. So it's like, did you wait to crap on the couch after he left? Were you mad about something? Why? Did you not do your business? Were you too busy barking in the front yard? I don't. Dogs. Oh, I was like, I have an empty wrapper. Well, when she was a puppy, she was really bad at housebreaking. Like every half an hour, I had her outside. I'd bring her in. The first fucking thing she would do is go in the living room and squat and piss on the floor. I'm like, back outside she went. I would bring her. She'd be outside for a solid hour, and I'd bring her back in the house. And the first thing she'd do is go out in the living room and take a crap on the living room floor. I'm like, you haven't had anything to eat in over an hour. Number one, how did you have crap in your system to do that? And two, why did you do it in the house and not outside? So, of course, I'd pick it up. I'd rub her nose in it. I'd smack her ass, and I'd take it outside. I'd put it in the yard. I'd take her outside. I'd show her where it was in the yard, and then I'd praise her for doing it in the yard, even though she did it in my living room. It's a Chihuahua. Maybe it's because they're stupid little dogs. I don't know. We didn't have that problem with my black lab. We didn't have anything like that. We had a Sheltie mix. We didn't have any problems with him. We had a Dalmatian at one point, our Great Dane. None of our other bigger dogs did that. My mom's poodle used to do it, and his dog does it. My dad's dog does it. Maybe it's a small dog thing. I don't know. All I know is it's nasty and it's annoying, and I don't even want to handle my own crap, let alone somebody else's crap. I mean, I had a hard enough time changing my kids' diapers when they was little, and it's slowly falling out. So, needless to say, she got in trouble yesterday for crapping on my couch. I mean, it's not like it's sanitary right now anyways, because we had those two people that were staying here this time last year, and we haven't carpet cleaned the couch since they left. But then again, we haven't sat on the couch since they left. We never used that room. It's a whole room in the house. It's pitch black in there and no light. Dad enclosed the back area, so any light that used to come in through the sliding glass door is no longer there. I wish my eye would stop watering. So thank you for everything. I'll have to You know what? That poo mask might look quite creepy next to my dark makeup. I might have to put this on with this makeup and go outside and take pictures with it. And the key ring is super cute. I might just find somewhere on my motorcycle and hang it. Yeah. I thought you knew I had a latex allergy, but you know those like rubber bands for your hair that are latex? Even those, just the smallest amount of that on my skin can cause irritation. So I'm like super, super careful. And I will, don't know where my voice just went. Actually, I'm going to say I'll stick one of these in my wallet. I tried making those face mask things. I've got like 3 or 4 different designs for them that I printed out. I've got buckets of fabric. Buckets. And I tried making them and got the patience for it. Between cutting it out and then ironing it and then folding up the seams and then ironing that and then sewing it and then folding it again and ironing it and then sewing it. Fuck that. If it's not something I'm aware that's like this, I don't want to mess with it. I mean, I used to make Barbie clothes by hand with a needle and thread. That I have the patience for. This, no. So, yeah. I had to send you like a couple yards of my fabric. Yeah, you were telling me about those. I need the ones that are, because I have a beak. I have to cover the schnozola. The one like that, that's what I made, was a dome-shaped one. I'll have to, I don't know if I showed that to you. It's like brown and navy blue. It was the first one that I made. Boy, that was a pain in the ass. I spent like 3 hours cussing at that thing on my sewing machine. But it is what it is. So I have an idea for a live stream. Well, I have 2 live stream ideas. One I might do tomorrow. It is how to take some simple Halloween decor and make a like really quick and easy kind of like Halloween costume out of it. I picked up a couple things at Walmart. I was going to try and go to the dollar store. I might just do that tomorrow in the morning. I'll go by the dollar store and see if I can pick up some stuff. Yeah, it was out there with the vest. So the vest is most of the way done. I just have the ones here to do and the ones by the pockets, but the pockets I have to do by hand, and it took me forever to find my leather needles. So I'm gonna get me started on that. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I'm afraid they'll break if I stick them somewhere that I like commonly use. So I'm gonna have to think of somewhere like really special to stick these. So, and a scented version of that stuff might be really neat. I don't know how, because I don't know what the material is that you're using, whether it would adhere, an oil would adhere to that, or even if it's just a fragrance oil. I'm not quite sure, unless you like dropped it on and then did your clear coating over it. Then once it was already done and set, instead of like mixing it into the material, because I'm thinking that would cause separation. But maybe if once it was done, as it was like curing, and you like put a drop or 2 of the fragrance oil on it, yeah, see, that's exactly what I was thinking. It would cause it to break down. But if you wait until it's like 90% solidified, like once it's starting to harden, it's most of the way done, take your fragrance oil then and then drop it on so it has time to soak in just a little bit, and then do your clear coating over it. That might allow the fragrance not only to be more fragrant when you're like messing with it, but it'll also keep the material from separating, because silicone is kind of one of those funny beasts. If you get like you're working with silicone, you get a bead of water in the area, it'll completely pull off. So I don't know how it would do with oil. I would have to test that theory. No. Getting all chemistry on you over here. See, that's the thing though. A fragrance oil is still going to be an oil whether there's alcohol in it or not. You can cut it with alcohol, yes, and the alcohol will dry down, which leaves the oil residue behind, but there's still an oil base to it. You can't have a fragrance like that when it's just straight alcohol. There's some sort of oil involved, even if it's just a small amount of carrier oil. Yeah. You're right that the alcohol would evaporate, leaving the scent. But again, trying to find a fragrance scent with like 70 to 90% alcohol with zero oil is where you're going to run into a problem. Let me grab my vest so you can see what it looks like now. So I've got the majority of the back done. I have space here I want to put something, and space here and here, but I ran out of patches, and then I've got this space, and then all my gay pride stuff is going to go on the front. But for the most part, the back is done until I can afford to buy the patches, and the patches I picked out, it's like $120 something for the patches that I want. So here it is so far. This one here, it was bigger than I thought it was. I thought it was like this size. This one here is beautiful. I also really love this one. It's simple, but it makes a statement. And then of course my Baphomet. But I'm happy with how it is. Again, I need to finish the front. And I got stuff in it. I always have stuff in it. But I have, this is really cool. I bought this like years ago, or somebody bought me this years ago. If you look at the blade, including the hilt, it looks like a motorcycle. So somebody bought me that. So I always keep this on me. And then this side should have tissues and peppermints. Peppermints, tissues, and a hairbrush and mirror. So, you know, the essentials. And then because this is a jacket that's for concealed weapons, usually this is the wallet that I use. It's why it's small. So now I've got my ID and my wallet and everything here. And then this side, I don't have any. Okay, I take it back. I do have something in there. Got a hand sanitizer in there. I didn't realize I had that in there. My gun doesn't fit in here though. It even has like a strap for it and everything. I don't think. Trying not to show it too much on camera. Now my hand sanitizer won't fit in the pocket. Well, it's in there. You can definitely tell there's something in there because this side is more flat, but I'll put it back in later. I forgot to put the hand sanitizer back in there. I totally forgot I had that in there. It's from Elf, and they sent me that PR package from Magic Links. It's an orange kitty. Hi, orange kitty. You're a sweet orange kitty. Yes, you are. You just drooled on my hand. That's gross. My hands were clean. Yes, they were. It meowed at me. Hi, baby. Hi. You being a sweet boy? He's all purring, making funny rattling noises. He's such a good cat. I can't believe my dad isn't affected by him doing this by, well, him dying. It's not his choice, I'm sure, but it still bothers me. But anywho. Your ponytail went from up here to down here. Yeah, see, okay, look at the stretch difference of this one that was in my hair and this one. So this is like a whole lot tighter. Oh, see, no, I use these to hold my hair. I don't have time to be doubling up on hair ties and shit. Because knowing my luck, I'll go to take one out and forget that the other one's there and rip that one out of my hair and rip out half my hair in the process. And I'm tender-headed as it is. When I put my hair up, I expect that shit to stay put. I got those things from Influencer like 2 years ago from Invisibobble in an Influencer Vox box. And they're supposed to like hold your hair and not crimp it. I don't give a shit about crimps in my hair. I really don't. But the Invisibobble thing, I put it in my hair, and as soon as I let it go, I could feel it moving in my hair. I'm like, that's creepy. I was like, oh, this is not going to work. So all I did was go, and next thing I knew, it was on the floor, and the cats were like, what's that? Can I eat it? So yeah, if you were making these for me, it would have to be much tighter. I need them to have some strength. See, that's my thing. It's either I use elastic that's too thin or too thick, or I cut it too short or too long. So, I mean, I'm sure with somebody with thin hair, they'd be able to wrap their hair in that like 5 or 6 times and be good. But for me, I wrap my hair 3 times and then I let it go. And I need it to stay because I need my hair up off my neck because that gets hot. That's kind of annoying to have that right there. I hate these sleeves. I hate the sleeves on this dress. And I have no idea. Maybe maybe you can explain this to me. This dress is old. It's from like the 60s or 70s. What the hell is this? Look. And then it does the same thing on this side. What is this? Is it supposed to drape in the front? Because if it does, all it does is make the dress hang funny. I just ripped something. I heard that. And I got a hole over here in the side somewhere. So it's like, okay, if you leave it, even if you fold it back and leave it, you're like, okay, you just, do this with it. No, that don't look right. Okay. So then you try and do one of these numbers in the front, right? Like, okay, a nice loose bow. Hello, camera. Woohoo. There you go. And I'm like, no, that looks stupid. And then I'm like, oh, I've tried it as but what it does is that if you try and use it as a head thing, okay, it pulls the front of the dress up and then makes it feel weird here. So what I've always done is I either take it and I twist it here to bring it in between the girls, and then I carry it back. That's how I've always worn it. I didn't know what the hell to do with them. And I don't think there's a tag in it anymore. Somebody gave it to me. I was like 8 or 9 when I got this. So I've had this dress for over 30 years. And I know it was given to me by somebody who was in their 60s. So it's really an old dress. Like I have an old gunny sack dress in my closet that's like really old. But it's comfortable. It fits me. I like the style of this dress. It's a long, like 70s style dress. And I would, if I could make a pattern from this or find a pattern for this with I even like the zipper down the front. I have a green one in my closet that doesn't have a zipper, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to get over my shoulders because they're so square. But if I could find a pattern for this style of dress, I would have something in every color, every pattern, everything. That's all I would wear is these dresses because they're super comfortable. Even with it, like the cap sleeve here, if I don't do like sleeves on it, because the green one is a long sleeve and it has a built-in hood. But even with the cap sleeve and stuff, I think even with that, I'd wear it all year round because they're super comfortable. It's a long, flowy dress. It's an A-line skirt. They're just super comfortable. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody that was a teenager in the 60s or 70s might be able to tell me what this is. I don't know. I've had this dress a long time. Like I said, I got it in the 80s, and it came from a woman that was old enough to be my grandmother. Actually, back then, she probably would have been old enough to be my great-grandmother because my great-grandmother would have... My grandma died when I was 5, and she was 65. So, yeah, grandma age. So, Mish, merci beaucoup. Muchas gracias. And these are freaking adorable. Absolutely adorable. I want one of every color now. And I did pull it up. I pulled up your Etsy page, and I'm on... I can't share my screen on this version of the live stream. But you've got the white ones in your shop for only $5. They're super cute. You have a flutterby on there. Ooh. Anything that's ooh sparkly or butterflies, dragonflies, sunflowers are mine. Floral pattern hardcover. What was that? Huh. Do you make the entire sketchbook? I'm confused. I like butterflies so much I had one tattooed on me, okay? It's permanent. Bitch is staying with me till I die. But the sketchbooks that you have, do you, looking at how you've got that bound and the paper is uneven, are you hand sewing those? Oh, that's really neat. I have books that were like leather bound, hand sewn, that kind of thing. I've got several books that are hundreds of years old that are like that in my collection. So I appreciate them. I appreciate the hard work that goes into it because I have tried to do the sewn page books before. I did like a short poetry book and I hand wrote them all out and I hand sewed the pages and made the covers and stuff for them. Hand sewing pages is a painful process for your fingers and it's very time consuming, or at least the method that I learned how to do like 30 plus years ago. So maybe there's a newer technique. I like how there's a like looping on it. That's really neat. I like that. Okay, sorry, I need to stop looking at your Etsy store. Oh no, I know how to use bookbinding machines. You put them in a machine, you pull a lever in it. That's the spiral bound one. Okay, and it's the other one. You shove it into another machine, and it hot glues the end of it, and then goes and clamps the cover over it. So, no, I know how to. I know how to actually make books. Like I've worked with printing presses and stuff like that before, and then the big bookbinders that they use, and the spiral binding machines, and I know how to use all that stuff. You forget I'm well-rounded. I learned how to do that stuff years ago. But it's the by hand ones that I kind of appreciate more. I have to. You need to, I know you sent it to me a while ago, but that's like hundreds of text messages back that I would have to go through. Send me your email. I will forward you this email exchange from last night, the one I screenshot and sent you. That way you can see what I said, see what they said. I also had an idea. I totally forgot to mention the blog. Totally forgot it. And it just dawned on me closing out windows and stuff that I didn't mention writing a blog post. Oh, wait, I did. It's on here. Hello, is this thing on? Kind of looks crazy with no lip makeup, having all this other face makeup on. But I wouldn't wear lipstick to go to a ritual anyway, so I'll walk around with one of these in my pocket usually. Or actually, when I'm wearing this dress, I would stick it down in my bra. Right in between where the middle joins. It's a CP kitty. I'm trying not to run it over my chair. So what? Okay, you can still hear me, but the video is frozen, or did it refreshing? Oh, excuse me, fix it. It's my Sprite, I promise. My Sprite. Can't see it because it's in a koozie, but it's Sprite, I promise. I was gonna say this was supposed to be a quick live stream, and I've kind of yammered on. So, but yeah, text me your email address, and I will forward you that email so you can look at it. I totally forgot to ask in the email about approval, like before I post anything, like to let them view it, which I planned on doing anyways, but you know, it is what it is. Why am I blurry again? Stop that. Anyways, yeah, I don't usually do black eye makeup, like, unless it's a special occasion. And the black I used today was so old I need to throw it in the trash. Like, I was having all kinds of issues trying to get pigment out of it. But it's also, I think I got that batch in 2008, 2012. I think those are the ones I had made in 2008. So they're rather old. So 10-year-old 12-year-old eyeshadow. I know. The light marks caught my power strip on fire. So it's gone. It was right here in that chair. And it caught the little iPhone cube on fire, and it caught my, yeah. Amazon was supposed to refund the money to my checking account, or original payment method, which was my checking account. Like 3 or 4 days ago, I put in requests to send back the replacement because it's what caused issues. I'm surprised it didn't catch the carpet on fire. I'm really surprised. And with him laying right here, I'm glad I was right here when it happened, because I was yanking stuff off the power strip like crazy because my phone was plugged into it. My light was plugged into it. My charger for my Canon battery for my big camera was plugged into it. Oh yeah, that would have been bad. I was yanking stuff off there so quick I didn't care if it was still plugged in or not to other things. Yeah, I talk about having a miniature heart attack. And of course, I could barely see straight. My head was pounding so bad when I was trying to lean out of my chair to do it. It was a rough day. It was a rough day. I have pictures that I took, but they're not that great. I did take pictures. I will send them to you if you want, or I'll put them in a Dropbox folder and send you the link. Either way. But the picture quality came out really poor, and I didn't like the way there was too many shadows and not enough light, and some colors got washed out. And so I made my own light kit. I have it set up. I put all that stuff together yesterday before I went and helped the neighbor. And I think tomorrow, he said something about painting. He needs help painting something tomorrow. It would be an inside job. So I don't know how proficient I am at painting a wall with an actual brush versus a roller I know how to use. A brush, you leave streak marks and brush marks, and I don't know how well that would be, because I'm not really, when it comes to artistic stuff, I can paint, but when it comes to like an entire wall, ceilings, baseboards, that kind of thing, and it's all one color, I was like, how boring is that? So yeah, I don't even think to look to see if Amazon returned the money to my account, but it's been a couple of days, and I know I checked my account yesterday, and I don't think I saw it in there yet, because I'm waiting to buy another strip of LEDs so I can, outfit the setup that I have. I mean, I've got lights and stuff set up with it, but it's not like the lights over the top are like warm lights and the ring light in the front is a cool light. So I wanted to get cool lights all around to set it up. My lips are peeling. So. Oh, and I found that surprising that you didn't know that website, especially with the education that you're in. My friend Michelle from Louisiana, she knew exactly what it was. I sent her the screenshot right after I sent you the screenshot. She's like, "Oh my God, really?" So, Amazon? Hell, half the time I never get any emails from Amazon. Like the first one that I sent back, they waited until like they had already had the product back for like 2 weeks before I got an email telling me that my refund was being processed. And I already had the new light box like a week and a half before. I'm not seeing anything from Amazon. But the UPS just picked it up today. They didn't I thought they'd be here yesterday, but they didn't come yesterday and pick it up. So I made sure it stayed out there. Hid it behind my broom just in case anybody had any funny notions of stealing packages off my front porch. And that would be their last stupid mistake. So, yeah, I'm surprised that you haven't because I asked them, I went through and found out like when they registered their website, when the domain was registered, when it was bought. I have all that information. But I was curious because I've been using their services for like 3 years now at least. And yeah, no, he took it like 12 o'clock is when the UPS guy came and picked it up. So, I mean, he scanned it while he was at the front door, stuck the label on it and scanned it. So, I mean, I know it left the property because I watched the guy pick it up. Because the dog went on the couch and I said, "Uh-oh, somebody's here." So I went and looked and said thank you, and he waved at me and then, continued what he was doing. So I watched him put the label on it. I watched him scan it and everything, but I don't know. Usually they don't do refunds until it physically is back in their possession, or at least that's been my experience. And I don't do refunds very often with them, so it's not like I, do a refund for every order. It's like maybe out of every 20 orders, or 20 items or 20 orders, I might do a refund or a return or a reject. We bought some seeds on there so I could do like an annuals garden kind of thing. And 6 weeks went by and we had no seeds. So I requested refunds for everything. And then I'm getting emails from sellers on Amazon telling me, "We mailed your seeds. They in customs. You wait long." I'm like, what? It says that they were shipping Amazon Prime from America. Oh no, they shipped from China. And this was like right as all those like strange packages with seeds were coming in the mail, which by the way, those packages of seeds, they look like mustard seeds. So they were just getting everybody ready for Halloween, sending them some Ianute. But my seeds were supposed to be here about the time that all those weird people, the people were getting weird packages from China with seeds in them. So, and the agriculture people were like, "Don't plant them. We don't know what it is. It could be an invasive species. It could kill our population. Oh my God." I'm like, "Oh, please. It's a fucking plant." So, but I never got the seeds. So I ended up having to cancel and get refunds for like 25 orders. That was fun. I opened all the screens at once, so I had one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other, because nobody shipped their seats. So, and then like 3 or 4 days ago, maybe it was like Thursday, Friday last week, I got a random itty bitty small silver package in the mail with a thing of seeds in it. It said it was shipped like 2 weeks before from China. And I know I got refunds for all the orders, and the orders were placed back in like March or April. And in May is when I got the refunds for them. So why would they ship seeds in September, October if the orders were refunded? I don't understand that. So anyways, my eyes watering really bad. And I want to get out of this dress and put my pajamas back on. I look like a whole other person with dark makeup on, don't I? And I don't have any concealer on, no nothing. So the darkness of my under eyes is kind of making it, right? Oh, you should see the shorts I had on earlier. You're going to love them. When my dad had his car accident in 2013, when the guy cut off the bus driver and hit my dad head on and he shattered his leg, he didn't have like but a couple of pair of shorts that he could wear. So I went to the local Goodwill and found, as long as the shorts would fit me, I knew they would fit my dad, because he's got a 30 to a 32 inch waist and I'm like a 27 to 30 inch depending on the size of the pants, right? So I found these shorts. They're like really long, but they have these cute little like bookworms on them, and they say every inch counts. And my dad is short. These went down to his shins. I'm like, holy crap, but they're so freaking cute. And they're super comfortable. I'm sure they're says Joe Boxer on it. And they're a medium. They're a little big, but they've got stretch, and then they've got the drawstrings. So, and the drawstrings hang down past my knees. But look at how freaking cute these little worms are. The only thing that could make them cuter is if they had glasses on. I'm such a weirdo. I know. I'm a freaking nerd, and I'm perfectly okay with that. But look at how adorable he is. But the fact that it says I didn't even realize it said every inch counts until my dad had them on one day. I'd helped him get a shower and whatnot, and he put the pants on, and the back was all rolled up funny, and I bent down to fix it. And I'm like, holy shit. He's like, what? I was like, do you realize what your shorts say? He's like, well, I didn't know they had writing on them. I just knew they had worms on them. I was like, it says every inch counts. Those are so apropos for you. And he's like, what are you saying? I said, I'm saying you're fucking short. That's what I'm saying. I said, every inch counts, man. But I think they're cute, and they're super comfortable, and they're made out of like t-shirt material. So again, I'm a nerd, and I'm here. I'll make it official. Here you go. There you go. Am I nerdy enough for you now? Can't see the dark eye makeup anyways with my glasses on because of the glare from the light. So, yeah. This is what and if you look, my glasses are crooked because this ear is higher than this one. So even if I have them fix my glasses so that they're straight, well, I kind of have my hair up in a bun. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if a librarian would have this much highlight on them. I could always do I'm scaring the camera. Look at that. Stop it. That's bad. See, this is why we spend 3 or 4 hours on the phone until our phones are dead. We talk about random nonsense. I did that with Amanda the other day. She said something about, I'm tired of typing. Can I just call you? And I was on my computer and we were doing Facebook Messenger. Next thing I know, my phone's ringing. And I'm like, why is my phone ringing? I set up my webcam. I made sure it was plugged in because I don't leave it plugged in when I'm not using it. Made sure the mic was turned on. And I'm like, hello? So, but yeah, we were talking and we talked so long. She was like, oh shit. I'm like, what? She's like, it's fucking midnight. I said, no, we just started talking. It was like 9 o'clock. Next thing, she's like, no, yeah, I called you. It was like 8:30 or 9. And I looked and it said we'd been on the Facebook voice video chat, whatever thing for like 3.5 hours. I'm like, well, I had it on like speaker. I didn't have earbuds in or anything. So my dad got to hear our entire conversation. And every once in a while you'd hear him bust up laughing over there. And she's like, oh Lord, we got dad going again. So it was funny. It is what it is. There's some people I can talk to and I just want to get off the phone and stab them in the eye with my pencil a few times. And there's other people I get on the phone with and I'm like, hours go by. And I'm like, oh crap, I had stuff to do today. And they're like, what time is it? And you tell them and you're like, those are the best kinds of friends. That's when you know that somebody is a real friend, when you can literally talk about anything off and on for freaking hours, and then hours go by and you're like, well, we've only been on the phone 10 minutes. I know I've told you this before, especially when we've been on FaceTime. I hate talking on the phone. Probably because when I was like 12 or 13, I was only allowed 30-minute conversations, period. Whether it was homework or chatting or whatever. 30 minutes a day total, period. And if I got caught on the phone longer than that, needless to say, I got beat with the phone cord, the cordless would get thrown at me. Whatever I was on, it was used as a weapon. So just like with driving, I learned to hate talking on the phone. So I don't do long phone conversations. I hate texting. I really hate talking. Like face to face, I can talk to people for hours. I have no problem talking to people about anything for hours. But when it comes to getting on the phone, when my phone rings, I just want to throw it across the room. I don't want to answer it. I just want to pitch the bitch somewhere else and let it ring somewhere else because I don't want to listen to it. Every little chime that goes off on my dad's phone when he comes home, he'll set his phone on the desk. He'll go down and get changed and get out of his work clothes and do whatever he needs to do in his bedroom. By the time he comes back out, I've glared at his phone about 30 times because text messages come in, email refresh comes in, phone rings. I really just want to take a hammer and go over to his desk and make his phone pieces. Hi, buddy. You okay? Aw, that was kind of a meow. You all right? You stood up. You okay? Is my dress tickling you? My dress is like, he just stood up and it's on his back. Made him lick himself. Hi, sweetie. Can I pick you up? Claws. That lasted a few seconds.
Well, you sit with Daddy. Why won't you sit with me? Huh? I know you're Daddy's kitty. I understand.
He is a lap kitty for my dad. Every time I try and pick him up, he's so thin. He looks so bad. Like when you run your hand down his back to like pet him, it's nothing but bones.
Poor little scrawny bugger. You're so sweet, though.
And he's got these really interesting colored eyes. They're not orange and they're not yellow. It's like,
Bless you. Avuswe?
they're like,
Hi.
you know what a butternut squash looks like? They're that color. It's like an interesting combination of yellow and orange. And then, of course, he's an orange cat, so I don't know.
You thinking about going to get something to eat, babies? Yeah. You look like you could get something to eat and you're thirsties. I'll bring it in here if you want.
He's having a hard time breathing. I can see it on his sides, the way that they're moving. And he keeps going, trying to swallow and stuff. So he's got about a week, maybe 2 left, if that. It's sad. And I don't know what it is about animals, but every time an animal needs to die, it comes to me.
Hi, baby. You looking at me? Don't you shake your head. No, I see you looking at me.
My friend Robbie was telling me she thinks that it's because I have like healing energy that I give off and that animals can feel that. And I do. My aura is usually bright ash green. Hey, Amanda. You're not allowed to walk Ragnar. You can't. Anyways, he's supposed to walk you. Or I should say trot you. I already talked about you hours ago. You're late. You done missed the whole conversation and everything. Oh, that would have been fun to watch you try and get up out of. Yeah, you did. You missed the cute little I'm allergic to things thing, and let me see if I can. There we go. I don't want to touch it again because she told me it had latex in it. But isn't this like the most... Get your ass back in the box. It's so freaking cute and it's squishy. Well, you know, another day in my life, right? And then she sent me a hair tie, but it's made for people that don't have my type of heavy ass, thick, coarse hair. This would work on somebody great like you. You could get away with wearing this. I can't. And then she sent me poo in the mail on a face mask. I'll show you. I'll show you the poo she sent me. And then there's Eeyore, and then poo again. I linked her Etsy store. And then, of course, the tree. And then we got poo sniffing at... I was like, we got poo sniffing a flower over here or something. I saw the yellow and red, thought it was poo. But yep, she sent me poo in the mail. For my face, too. So. And it's actually double thick. I'm guessing it's cotton looking at the thread on it. My thing is like freaking bulletproof, man. If anything gets through that, then I'm dead anyways. So But it'll be nice to have something that's not as hot and thick as the other one. And it smells nice. I have some, it's a weird, like, stiff cotton material. It's like purple cheetah print or something like that, but it's got pink, big-ass pink lips printed on it that are glittery. I ought to send you some of that so you can make a mask out of it, or at least a couple pieces of it so you can attach it to a mask. That would be kind of funny. Yeah, I can actually, it almost looks like cross-stitch cotton with how big the thread count is on it. But I'm not like one of those Egyptian cotton snobs or nothing. So Amanda, this is the makeup and outfit for videos, the last 2 Halloween videos. I got them moved off my card while I've been live streaming, so I just need to edit them for tomorrow and then the next day. I don't know if you recorded yours or not yet. So I did kind of a like talk through thing for what I would wear for ceremony, what I would wear for ritual. Talked about types of jewelry, materials, types of stones, clothing options. Talked about whether they're indoor events or outdoor events. And then I talked about the kind of makeup that I would wear and the kind of makeup that most people wear to these kind of events. So just to give you an idea, that was the makeup version. And then, of course, I did the history of is the other version, the actual collab part of the video. Yeah, you've got class in like less than 2 hours. So get off. Don't forget to send me your email address. I will forward you that email thread. See if there's anything that I forgot, because I do want to reply and put in there that I will send them the links to like YouTube videos before I whatever, so they can approve it, make sure everything's fine if I need to edit anything. So, okay, that's fine. I will see you. I will see you, Mish. Au revoir. Or, well, I was almost bon nuit. Yeah, I sent you that message hours ago, Amanda. How long does it take to walk your dog? Oh my God. Amanda, I just saw your Facebook post about the buggies or trolleys, whatever you call them. I flipped over to Facebook to see. Was it worth watching the fireman though? Was he one of those kind of firemen, the one that you can just stand there and watch do anything? Or was it the ones that are so overweight you watch them do anything trying to figure out how they can accomplish it? Oh, did you take pictures? Video, anything? I haven't gotten any messages, no dings on my phone, no Facebook messages with pictures or nothing. You're not sharing the love here? I'm feeling all left out. Wish my allergies would go the fuck away. Well, you were only doing your civic duty, you know. Got to make sure that those boys do their job. And the fact that they were worth watching is just a bonus, right? Yeah, well, the ones that we have here, they have a gut that's so large, I don't know how they see their feet. It just hid your freaking comment. Here, I'm gonna fix that. There you go. Now it shouldn't hide any more of your comments. But yeah, that would be funny. Actually, you should start with the downstairs first, and that way the flames could work its way up so that the firemen could rescue you in time. So that, and it would take care of your downstairs problem. I figured you'd like that suggestion. I would say use the trash can, but half the time it's playing peekaboo or hide and seek. One of the two. My bloodstone's starting to get on my nerves. It's annoying me. I know it's time to take jewelry off when it's starting to piss me off. Well, ever since you rescued it from the back corner, you haven't seen it since. I just start putting trash in his bin then. If it's out there by the road, I just put trash in it. I still can't believe he does that. Oh, you want to hear something funny? I went and worked with a neighbor across the street yesterday, moving bales of hay. Well, they're not bales, they're big ass rolls of hay. And I posted about it on Twitter, and somebody commented and said, "It's not that nut job that lives next to you, is it?" I said, "No, not the one that gets on the roof with a leaf blower that's an electric leaf blower." I'm so glad that we are allowed firearms in this country. But you're probably better off not owning a firearm where you live, because I'd have done shot the motherfucker.
Hi, baby. Did you get something to drink?
Taking my selenite off. Big piece of selenite rod. Yeah, that works too. I haven't had a baseball bat in over 20 years, though. So I think they're all aluminum now. The wooden ones, they just don't make them like they used to, because they make that nice crack noise when you hit things with it. That's like the best thing ever. The only thing is that reverb that you get in your hands and up your arms when you thump things with your bat. That's the only downside. So just make sure you get one of the nicer bats that's wood, because the aluminum ones, they go twank when you hit people, but the wooden ones go thwack when you hit people, which is the best thing ever. I wire wrapped it, and then when I'm not wearing it, it goes right back into a jewelry drawer. I put copper wire on it and wire wrapped it. I only wear this for like big events. Like when I'm going to be around 5 or more people, I wear this, because I personally cannot handle all that energy. It drives my head crazy. I also usually wear black kyanite too, or Tektite, or both, because I can't. Everybody's energies and stuff all floating around and end up collecting on me, and I can't do that shit. Last time I went to an event, there must have been 50 people there for the ritual, and halfway through the ritual, I had to turn around and start puking in the grass because the energy was so much. I literally tossed my cookies. Thank goodness we ate after, and we were all dispersed after, but being in a circle with, connected to everybody, it was way too much for me. I lost it. You're an energy vampire when. Well, kick her in the butt so she'll remember. or just kick her in the butt just cuz. So I'm gonna go get unpaganized. Let me go peel my skin off. I'll be right back. But yeah, I will get those videos edited and then get links and stuff for you. As soon as I edit them, I'll upload them, so that way I'll have links, so that way you can link it in yours when you get it done. Your son can feed him damn self. His arms ain't broke. But yeah, my allergies are so bad, and I've got black on black on black, and my eyes are watering so bad. My eyeliner is starting to run, and this eyeliner doesn't usually run on me. So I need to get off anyways. I've been live streaming for almost 2 hours. Well, after your episode yesterday or the day before, take it easy. I wish you would have told me sooner about the seizure. I mean, it's not like you're posting it tomorrow. You're posting it the day after. So it's not like it's an immediate rush. And you can post it wherever as long as it's on Halloween. So at least that's my video will go up at noon. But let me know if you need anything. If you need help editing it, you can send me the file. I'll edit it for you and send it back to you. Whatever you need. Anything to make your life a little easier. Oh, Jesus. That's not good. It's been years since I had a massive seizure like that. Last grand mal that I had, I think, was 2016. And it was like 3 or 4 months after my surgery. So I think it was the stress and everything of recovery that caused mine. And of course, dumbass people kept trying to sit me up. I don't know what I seriously think they need to teach common first aid in school so that people know if somebody's having a seizure, don't sit them up. Don't roll them on their fucking back. Don't put nothing in their mouth. I mean, roll them on their side and let them thrash and throw their arms and do whatever they want to. Just make sure their head's protected and leave them be. They really need to teach a lesson for worldwide on how to treat people with seizures, because more people have the condition that don't know that they've got it, and then one day they just drop. And I can be fine 1 minute and on the floor the next, and you never know. I mean, I know when they're coming on, and usually I get as close to the floor as possible, because standing up, that's a pretty far drop for me. I mean, you figure I'm dropping 5 feet to hit the floor. So I always, if you ever notice, I like start bending over in a chair, or I get down on my hands and knees, or I just sit on the floor. There's a whole good reason for that. It means I'm going to be there shortly anyway. So I get as close to the floor as possible so I don't go. So, all right, I will let you go. I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. Michelle's Etsy store will be linked. It's already linked in the description box. The little ice cream thing, swirly thing is cute. Just wish it was not made out of latex because I'm allergic. So, and then you can always contact me if you need me for anything. You know that, Amanda. And I mean that. So, have a good afternoon. My last piece of jewelry to go. And I will talk to you on Facebook later. So, mwah. I'll see you guys later. Bye.